Alright, this video is going to be a little different. Because I'm taking existing hardware and I'm putting it in something else. Hopefully you can see this because I can't see the screen on my camera. This is a Cooler Master home theater PC case that I got for free. And, oh wow, it's got firewire on the front. And, go ahead and take the Pentium G3258 hardware out of this case and put it in here. I am really hoping that this power supply is going to work because okay, good. Because it's not a standard size power supply, and I don't like that, to be honest. Where did I put? There we go. So I already spotted one issue that I will have to address later in the video. It's not that big of a deal, like at all. Considering, well, all things considered, you could say. That system fan. This rose wheel case, all honesty, this thing wasn't bad. Wasn't great either. But I'm gonna have to keep like looking down at this case and get a few things. Now, I blew this out with compressed air in the basement from the air compressor, but I'm already seeing I didn't do a great job at that. Now, I had robbed some parts from this computer. I don't know if you can even see what I'm doing right now. No, you can't. Sorry. I'm pulling the motherboard out right now. I robbed some parts for this for my main rig, and it's just been sitting for like a week or two, and I'm ready to be able to use my computer again. Because this is the one that I keep in the bedroom hooked to the TV. And I even brought the box to the motherboard upstairs with me in case I needed to look at this. I've always been amazed by how small this motherboard is. I think most of us know how to put in an I/O shield by now. If not, please ask and I will gladly tell you. I'm all for learning. It looks like this is a 350 watt power supply, which should be absolutely more than plenty for this build here. I have no idea where. This actually has a built-in speaker, so I don't have to use that one. We have speaker. This doesn't have 1394, right? No. Does this have? This does have front USB. To me, this is the worst part, is hooking up all these things. Actually, considering that this is the front audio, and I can tell you already I'm not going to be using it. I'm not going to worry about it. Now this case is definitely a lot more open inside. Oh crap, I did not. Oh, okay, good, this one does have it. Front panel. English. Refer to the JP1 and JP, or JFP1, JFP2 assignments. Doesn't tell me. Okay, maybe it does. Sorry, guys. But, okay, so JFP1 is going to be, okay, JFP2 is actually all by its lonesome. Does that matter? Alright, so JFP1 power switch is 8 and 9. I don't think it matters. Not for a switch, it doesn't matter. Power LED. Positive is on the outside, so I actually should turn this. Oh, I did have it the right way then. No, actually I had it the wrong way. So these should actually face in. I never did like that about MSI boards. Where'd my power LED go? I just had it. Oh, apparently it's one of these guys where it's split. Hard drive LED. Positives on the outside again. And reset switch. Have I ever mentioned before that I really hate doing front panel connectors? Pretty sure I did. I am not worried about this mess of I need to loosen this up. So this is actually a Cooler Master case. I think I mentioned that already, but just in case I didn't. Oh, that's lovely. It does not appear that these cables are going to reach. I don't know if you can see that. I'm gonna come up with a solution real quick. I'll be right back. That only took way longer than it should have. So, what I did is, from another case, I chopped off the extra length I made. I wanted to go color for color, but the coloring was different, so I made sure just to use the right, hard drive LED power switch. Everything else that matters, at least, seems like it's going to line right up. Reset switch, I actually might want to lengthen that one. But all I did was took that, soldered it, heat shrank it on. Right now what I'm doing is making sure that all my case things line up. I know I brought a tool with me that I apparently forgot. Just one second. And boom. Thanks to the magic of movie editing, here I am. I have one standoff that's not in the right place. And I guess I should probably verify that these screws will fit these standoffs. And they will not. Awesome. To the max. That wasn't very tight. Put these standoffs back in this case just so I don't lose them. Get that quick tighten. I don't know what idiot originally built this G3258, but he did not tighten any of these standoffs right. I have no idea who that idiot could be. Do you? Either that or he didn't check them after he bought the case. This appears to have had an EATX case in it. Or not case, EATX board in it. Because it has standoffs all the way out here underneath the CD drive. Which I'm not even so sure I'm going to put in here. I don't use it. Especially not on this system. Does that actually loosen? These pliers are kind of terrible, by the way. They're probably older than some of the people watching this video. Oh, of course, this one's tight. So as near as I can tell, this system sat, well, this case sat empty for a very, very, very long time. And the house it was in was being renovated. And between these fans and the power supply, my fingers just are not small enough. Yeah, and it sat without the cover on it, and they're in the process of doing renovations. So this thing got very dirty. And it got a little rusty too, but you can't really see that from the outside. I would have been mad at myself if I had not checked to see if those screws would fit these standoffs. Heck. Give me a second. Alright, so I got the rest of the standoffs in. Which was only one more. And board seems to line up pretty good. Not tightening these all the way down just yet. Until everything lines up. And oh yeah, I still gotta put those other two front umbilical leads on. I need to grab one more thing before we will call this a finished build. Now, the important thing to remember is all I'm doing is transfer of guts. I'm not changing any hardware really, except maybe well, except for the power supply. But in all reality, I'm not changing the setup of the system. All I'm doing is putting it in a prettier case. At least to me, it's prettier. Tell me I'm pretty. Please don't, actually. So the reset does actually reach. I thought I was going to have to lengthen that one. I'm not worried about the, whatchamacallit, the cable routing. Just want to make sure I knew where these went. In a few minutes, I actually think I should do this before I put anything else together. Got that power in. I need this 4-pin power. You know what? I'm going to go ahead. Actually, I can do this over here. I'm going to go ahead and switch camera positions and be right back. Alright, so we're running off the onboard HD video. Just hit the power switch. That works. Reset switch works. Power LED works, which you may or... yeah, you can see it on my hand there. And now it's just not going to boot. So, let me go ahead and get this finished. Alright, so off camera I pulled the CD drive and the SSD out of the old case. And I also found the graphics card that belongs in it. So, if you're still watching this, which I don't blame you if you quit watching a while back, you may or may not care about the install of CD drive. Man, I did not dust in here very well. I'm going to have to do that again. But I just want to get this system back together and fully operating. I kind of miss watching it. But I'm about to show you the issue that I found, and I'm hoping that the company I work for will allow me to use their metal fabrication shop to fix this, because I can make my own, because I would like to be able to make my own bracket. Hard drive cage is gone. Now, if I had a heavy mechanical spinning drive, I would care a little more than I do. But quite frankly, this SSD weighs next to nothing. So what I'm just going to do is what you're seeing me do. I'm not that concerned with it. I would suggest that if you were in my situation that you would care more, but I really can't say that I do. Alright, I know this has, cool, this does actually have two SATA power connectors. I brought this just in case. Let me see, please tell me that these will reach. I probably would have been better off doing it inside the 5 1/4 bay like that. not sure I like, that's not really putting a whole lot of tension on that. There's still play in there, that's good. Now the question is, will I be able to use SATA cable with this like this? You know what, I'll just use it backwards, that's fine. At least with SATA it doesn't matter which ones you plug in where and what end of the cable. That's the 6 gigabit per second one. I really don't think all these fans are going to be necessary, but I'm hooking them up anyway. Because they're there. Alright, let's see here. These were all reach. I know some of you are freaking out about my cable management. The reality is I don't build systems necessarily to be, if I was building a customer system, then yes, cable management is a must because my name is on it. If I'm building my own system, what's it matter? Like, who else but me is going to see the inside of this case after it's built? And really, how often will I see the inside of this case after it's built? Something is not quite right. Make sure that this card is still fully seated in the... I want to find some planks for that. Alright, now, before I put the cover on, let's do a real full test here. Alright, I don't have it hooked to the network right now, but that's fine for this test. So, smoke test. Sort of. Okay, there's something weird with this fan. There's a bad connection in this one fan, which is fine. So she comes up and works just fine, which is not a surprise because, you know, it worked before. I'm trying to see where the problem is with this fan, whether it's in the wire or if it's plug. Alright, so this fan seems to be working. Apparently, I'm going to bring you over here. This one's drawing air in, and then these are blowing out along with the that fan. I'm going to try to tidy some of these cables up a little bit, and then what I'm going to do is I'm going to bring you over there. Sorry about the mess over there. But I'm going to take you over there, and then I'm going to show you the system working. Be right back. So I was initially planning on using the tripod over here, but it's really a pain in the neck to get set up. So both lights work on it. This is the one on the bottom. I don't know how clear it's coming out. And I need to relocate that center channel so that my TV is not this high. But yeah, everything is working just fine. Try to go through the my network is running a little slow right now, but let's see how this spools up. I had to reinstall the graphics driver because I forgot I had a 8800 GT in here.
Hey,
The
F10s are online.
Gentlemen, I am now about to send a signal from this laptop through our
Yeah,
local
so
ISP,
my
racing
ridiculous
down
stack
across
view
the
from the
Atlantic
bid.
flight to San Francisco.
I need to relocate that center channel. I mean,
to
it's
Lisbon, Portugal, where the data packets will be handed off to submerged.
I'm only running in 5-channel stereo anyway. So I'm not actually running it in surround sound, so it really doesn't matter where it goes. I mean, I could even just delete it for all reality. But yeah, so I hope you enjoyed this possibly obnoxiously long video about redoing my system. So thank you for watching. Have a very blessed day.